Short road trip in a 2022 Airstream Interstate 24X. It's got approximately 4,700 miles on it, and we're gonna do approximately 1,000 miles. We are going to try for fuel economy on this trip. However, I got a note. We're going from Northern Virginia to Eastern Tennessee, straight down 81 basically the entire way. What's critical? A lot of mountains, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Our goal, 17 miles a gallon. The specs, 24-foot Airstream Interstate 24X 2022. All the tanks are loaded up. Big vehicle. Let's see what we can do. Put it in the wind. All right, guys, so here we are, 1 mile in, averaging 14.3 miles a gallon. That's okay. Don't ignore that. I do want to show you this right now. Overall fuel economy for this vehicle. We have 4,700 miles on it, and we are getting 15.7 miles a gallon for 4,700 miles. That might sound bad. However, it's a huge damn vehicle, right? Huge van, very heavy, 3,500 dually platform. So let's see on this trip if we can push that to 17 miles a gallon. All right, guys, we are approximately 120 miles into the trip. Can't stress enough, we're driving in the mountains. It's 81 south from Virginia to Tennessee. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. More importantly today, heavy, heavy winds. So we've dropped the speed to 60 miles an hour from 70. It's just too much to hang on to the steering wheel at 70. And the update right now, we are at 120 miles. We've been driving for an hour and 58 minutes, and we are averaging 15.1 miles a gallon with an average speed of 61 miles per hour. So not too bad. And we got a long trip to go, and we got a lot of mountains and passes to get through. Here we go. All right, guys, quick check-in. We are at 182 miles. We are now averaging 15.5 miles a gallon. We just came into the city of Salem, Roanoke College. See our niece here for just a hot minute. A little stop in while we're on 81. Beautiful, small, private, absolutely gorgeous school down here in Roanoke. City of Salem. We are here with
Shackford.
Jesus, you're always loud. Cameron is our niece. We are at her college at Roanoke State. What is this? Or Roanoke University?
College.
Roanoke College. Look how beautiful this is, guys. Look around. Look around. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. We're gonna check out her dorm, do a little search warrant, a little inspection, and then we're gonna check out the soccer fields, and then we're gonna get back on the road. All right, guys. Little update. We're in a lot of traffic, a lot of hills in the mountains, and heavy rain. So it's definitely dropped our miles per gallon. We're not doing too bad. We're at 229 miles, averaging 14.9 miles a gallon. We'll get that miles per gallon back up to 16 and a half. It's just that we are up and down hills, traffic, and rain. So that combination kind of throws it in the mix. All right, guys. We're still trucking along. If you can't see this all the way, I'm gonna try to get it to focus. We're having a hard time focusing. Focus. All right, we've gone 355 miles. We are now averaging 15.3 miles a gallon. And we are, there we go, a little bit better focus there. But 355 at 15.3. We've been driving for 6 hours and 19 minutes. So we're still rolling. She's doing what she's doing. And we got a ways to go, so we're still cooking. About 122 miles to our destination in Tennessee. Let's roll. All right, final night update, 454 miles, 7 hours and 59 minutes of driving at 15.7 miles per gallon. It's actually not that bad, man, when you really think about the fact that we were going from 81 Northern Virginia to 81 to I-40 into Knoxville. It's nothing but mountains up and down the entire way. We were dealing with a tremendous amount of wind as well as a tremendous amount of rain. So I'll take that all day. This is the first leg of the trip. We still got to get home tomorrow. By the time we're done, it'll be over 1,000 miles, but most likely this computer is going to reset. Overall for the vehicle so far, we have 5,155 miles, and we are averaging 15.7 miles a gallon for that entire overall tidbit, which for the amount of time this vehicle sits idling, etc., again, pretty damn good. All these LED lights probably flashing in my head. That's okay, but not crashing in the van tonight, even though we should be, but we're not, because somebody doesn't want to sleep in the van, and you know that somebody's not me. So Hold on, stand by. It's gonna get bright here in just a minute, but I gotta get this car to unlock. Lock, unlock. Pop a door. You gotta love that automatic sprinter slide. Boom. Lock it right back up. And we just heading inside to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. But this day it's actually the hotel, motel, Hampton Inn. But Hampton Inn is a good travel motel, man. 3-star hotel. It's always pretty nice. Reasonably priced, $150 or below for a room. It's not the Four Seasons, but still pretty nice. Anyway, guys, trip 1 down, just under 500 miles done, averaging just under 16 miles a gallon. Not too bad for a 24-foot van. It's like 11 feet tall and basically a sailboat going down the road. Little 3-liter diesel that could chug, chug, chug. Basically what it does is chug along. All right, let's go in here and crash out. All right, guys, catching it up. We are on the rebound trip from Tennessee back to Virginia. We have traveled 280 miles. We are averaging 15.9 miles a gallon on this trip. Pretty good. Why is that? Little to no wind coming back and no rain right now. We should be able to break 16 and a half by the time we get up. I think right now we've been driving this vehicle for well over 5,000 miles. We've put in a tremendous amount of pretty good, pretty accurate runs on it. I think saying that 15.5 to 16 miles a gallon is very accurate for highway driving times. So it's pretty cool. But we're pulling in, the one place you can't pass, you can pass everything but a gas pump. So I got to figure out where diesel's at in here. I think it's over there in the corner. But anyway, that's not too bad. So again, for those of you that want to see it up close, we have 280 miles, 15.9 miles a gallon. We've been driving for 5 hours and 45 minutes. And I actually don't like where that pump is at. So I'm going to go to this other gas station. Oh yeah. Nice part is when this is topped all the way off, it gets you pretty reliably 400 miles of range. So we're gonna top back off and then we should have plenty of range to get back to the house with little to no problem. And we have made it home. Very tired, about to pull in the driveway. Overall, 521 miles today, averaging 16.2 miles a gallon. So this is the second day of the trip. The first day we did just over 500. I think it was 15.7 miles a gallon was our average. This time on the rebound, just over 500 and 16.2, which is pretty good. Almost a half mile per gallon improvement, which that's great. But overall, I think it's a pretty good testament to this little 3-liter diesel. And while 16 miles a gallon is not good by vehicle standard for a passenger car, for a 24-foot long, 10 or 11-foot tall vehicle, I'd say it's pretty impressive for RV standards for sure.